What is this song about to you? Who's it for?
I wanted to really dive into the worship side of who I am as an artist. So I wanted to just talk about an intimate moment with God that is kind of like my driving passion behind why I write music that's spiritual.
So who do you think it's for then? Like age range, is there a specific audience that you want this song to be for?
No, but what I've noticed is that the desperation at the end is kind of painted, that more resonates with your 20, 30 somethings, and then anybody who's a little over 40, 50, they're like, hey, you should maybe change that ending part to like this nice blending chorus.
But you like it.
I love
You're
it.
into it. Okay. Who is this song for? Like, was it written about somebody? Why? Why did you write it?
Yeah, I wrote this song because I wanted to lean more into the worship side of who I am as an artist, and I wanted to just kind of create this vulnerable, intimate moment where you're totally naked before God, and how it sucks and it hurts to actually have that moment, but yet it's so freeing.
Okay. So it was not really specific to anybody, but more just an overall feeling.
I'm trying to remember how we started this. You showed me a beat. I think I was telling you I wanted to just like sing with all my heart and soul on a song. How do you recall it?
You came to me with an idea. I just started making a beat because we had a certain style. You said you kind of wanted it to be more like a slow ballad, real spacey. I just kind of came from where you were coming from.
Right. What was it that made you want to use the tones that you used?
Really, I just like to come from a place like where the artist is coming from.
Right.
And just adapt rather than like, oh, this is what I do. I'll do what I do within the realms of what the artist is trying to get out. Because without that, then there's no synergy.
Right.
If you will.
Right, yeah. The moment that you started playing, I think just like once you lay down like three things, it just goes so sweet. I don't even know how to describe it, man. Just pierce through this song.
You said it's a faith-based song. To be honest, I didn't even know that until you said that here on camera. So, you say it's a faith-based song. Do you ever feel like that you gain or lose traction with the faith-based audience since your music sounds a specific way?
I've had some wild conversations with some of my fan base based on, they'll be like, oh, Casey's putting out a lot of hip-hop right now. Let's try to reel him back into the faith-based thing. You get the same thing from the other side that's like getting a little too godly in music. Let's try to like, hey, maybe mute the message. And it's just like, whoever's gonna rock with me is gonna rock with me.
Do you think it's a good thing that no matter what you do, feel like one side always has something to say?
Yeah, absolutely. Because that means that you're challenging ideas. And that's exactly what I want my music to do, is not leave people just able to rest, but leave people growing.
Okay, so since you feel like no matter what you do, you
Yeah.
know, that there's some rebuttal, if you will, is there anything that you ever do or don't put out based on what you would or wouldn't change for what they are or aren't saying?
Absolutely. I mean, I can't tell you how many freestyles I've just had to be like, well, I have to go through and replace these words because this isn't going to resonate with anybody. That's part of my journey as an artist, and I think what everyone can expect to see is 100% authenticity. If my faith can't intersect with authenticity, then I don't think it's real faith. And so it's like this good thing to struggle with, of like showing, hey, I'm human, I believe in Jesus, I want to push good and righteousness into the world, but I'm not going to be fake about it.
So showing the back and forth is a better way than just like adapting.
Absolutely.
You're from California.
Right.
Where at again?
Tehachapi.
Tehachapi. From what you've told me about, because I know.
Yeah.
They don't. What influence has where you're from had? Has it had any impact on your music and how you create it and what you create?
Obviously, Train Tracks was pretty clearly, and it resonated with a lot of people from my hometown.
Sometimes, it seems like it comes from that place, but do you resonate and instigate that feeling? Origins, if you will.
Only sometimes. I never really saw myself as belonging to Tehachapi. maybe because I moved there when I was 8, so I just always kind of felt like an outsider, and so that's always translated to just feeling like I don't really belong or fit in anywhere in the world, and that definitely translates into my music.
Turn the lights on slow.